folks, welcome to Hate to Be Grilling. Now today we're gonna make us a tri-tip. Now this is gonna be a coffee marinated tri-tip. It looked really good. I found it actually on the Z Grill's website. So it's a great source, a great resource for looking for new recipes. But we're gonna do this coffee marinated tri-tip. So right now what we're gonna do is we're gonna get our marinade going. So let's get started. All right, first thing we're gonna do is take this pretty decent sized bowl. We're gonna add half a cup of balsamic vinegar. I am reading this right. I had to double, triple, quadruple check it. We're gonna add half a cup balsamic vinegar. Next we're gonna add 1 tablespoon of olive oil. We're gonna follow that up with 2 tablespoons of Dijon mustard. It calls for a horseradish sauce. I'm not going with horseradish. I don't like horseradish. So that's user preference. It's up to you. But if you were to use the horseradish, at this point you would add 2 tablespoons of horseradish. Next we're gonna add 1/4 cup of espresso powder. Sprinkle that in. We're gonna add 1/4 cup of brown sugar, 2 tablespoons of minced garlic. Follow that with 3 tablespoons of soy sauce. It's still got a little bit of garlic in there, but it's fine. I'll just kind of rinse it out. 2. So now we got those ingredients in here. We're just gonna whisk these to stir them all in, get them nice and combined. All right, next step, we're gonna take I've got a gallon-sized Ziploc bag. I'm gonna take my tri-tip and place it inside this Ziploc bag. Just about like that. Next thing, we're gonna take that marinade. I'm gonna try to do this carefully without making a mess. But we're gonna pour that down into our bag. Once I got this in the bag, we'll kind of work it around to make sure that our tri-tip is gonna be fully submerged in this. I'm gonna pinch a little bit of the air out of it. All right, and then close it off. I'm gonna kind of work it around. I just want to make sure that this tri-tip sits fully submerged in this marinade. And we're gonna put it in the fridge. We're gonna let it sit for about 4 hours. We're gonna let it marinate for 4 hours. So often I'm gonna walk by the fridge and kind of move this bag around a little bit to make sure that it's all getting marinated.
I don't even know if you'll be able to hear me, but we had a good storm blow in on us. We just got out to the grilling shack. But we're gonna fire it up and we're gonna get to 275 degrees. All right, folks, so that tri-tip is sitting in the marinade now for about 4.5 hours. Now, the instructions said that before you put it on the smoker, take it out of the bag and put it on, or put it in the strainer, just kind of let it drip dry, or not dry, but let some of that excess marinade drip off of it. But what we're gonna do, I'm gonna put the fat side down, then we're gonna take our temperature probe from our thermal probe, and we're gonna stick it right in here, right into the thickest part of this tri-tip. We're gonna plug her in. We're gonna monitor our internal temperature. Now I like a medium rare, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our internal temperature up to about 110 degrees, then we're gonna pull it. But we won't be done. There'll be more to follow after that. But we're just gonna monitor it, like I said, until we hit 110 degrees. All right, so my thermal probe is reading 113. A little late getting back out here, but I just want to check it. That ain't right. All right, it's 115. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and pull this off. Get that pulled off. We're gonna lower the lid. And we're gonna bump our heat as high as it'll go. Which on our Z Grill's smoker, the highest setting just says high. So we're gonna turn it to high, let it build up the temp, and we'll bring you back. All right, so we're up to 400 degrees. Looks like that's the high range for this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my tri-tip, put it on there for 3 minutes. All right, so we just hit it 3 minutes. We're gonna raise the lid. We're gonna turn this a quarter of a turn, close the lid, go for another 2 minutes. All right, so we've hit our 2 minutes there. I'm gonna flip this dude over. We're gonna reverse sear it, or sear it on that side for 1 minute. So we just hit a minute on that side. We're gonna get this thing in the house, let it rest for about 10 minutes.
All right, so we've let this tri-tip rest for about 10 minutes. So you can see the grain's kind of running this way, right? So we're gonna cut this with the grain. Gonna trim that piece off, and we're just gonna slice it the entire way, just like that. Just a smidge overdone from what I prefer, but very juicy. Like it's gonna be very tender. Nice, we got our tri-tip that we already kind of cut up. We got some mashed potatoes here. Now it's time for the all-important taste test. Y'all wanna do the all-important taste test? Got a couple of sidekicks today. This is Lila, our friend Lacey. They're gonna do the all-important taste test. They just cheer steak.
It's really good.
10 out of 10 recommend follow my dad's recipe.
Thanks. All right, so the girls gave it a 10 out of 10 recommend. But for reals, that coffee marinade had a very good flavor. It wasn't overpowering, but gave it a great additional flavor to the steak. And I think marinating it in it for at least 4 or 5 hours like we did was really good. So y'all please give this one a try. Please let me know what you think of the video. Y'all please like, subscribe, and we'll see y'all later.